Marketing That Works is the podcast for business owners who want to move their brand forward so that they can bring in more sales and clients. I'm Danielle Harris, and I'm bringing you what I know from more than 12 years of experience in traditional and online marketing. I have created marketing strategies for businesses of all sizes, from multi-million-dollar corporations to early-stage online businesses. Remember, some marketers chase fads. I believe in mastering the fundamentals.
Today, we're answering the question, what do you do when you've done all your research, listened to your clients, but still feel like you're missing that key piece to move your business forward? We're talking about that one thing that separates those who stay stuck from those who break through and actually get the clients that they want in their business. I'm talking about taking action. This is the final part of the 3-part series in the Look, Listen, Act framework. If you've been tuning in, you know that we've covered the first 2 steps. The first step, which is look, is all about gathering information from the industry. And then we talked about the second part, which is listen. That is all about gathering insights from your clients. Both are essential for making sure that you're offering something that people actually want to buy. But what happens when you've done all of that and you're still feeling like you're missing something? That's where the final step comes in. That's where we act. Sometimes you look at the industry, you listen to your clients, and you're still missing something crucial. Because maybe you're working on a new and unique idea and you're not sure if people would be interested in it. Or maybe you've had a handful of clients, but it feels like there's a core piece of information that you just don't have. The truth is, there are times when the answers you're looking for won't be right in front of you. You won't be able to find them in a Google search, and they won't be in your client notes. This is when you have to take action. So in today's episode, I'm going to break down the act step in the Look, Listen, Act framework. And we'll talk about going out and getting the information you need to move your business forward. And I'm going to show why it's important to be intentional about getting what you need before creating a new offer, refining your messaging, or making decisions about your business. Okay, so let's get into it. So why do I call this final step act? Well, because you are actually going to have to go out and put some work into getting the answers that you need. You're going to have to go out and talk to people who aren't clients. You're going to have to do a focus group, do a survey, have a one-on-one coffee chats. You have got to take some action. This isn't passive work that we're talking about here. And like I mentioned, you're doing this because the information you have right now at your fingertips right now isn't enough. So for example, let's say that you're developing a new curriculum for your group program. You might need to take action to figure out what specific modules to focus on. You may have a rough idea right now based off of your current feedback and experience that you have, but you might need more clarity to actually make the curriculum great. Or maybe you're launching a brand new offer that's unlike anything else in your niche. You need to take action to understand how to best market and promote this offer. What's going to get people excited? What aspects of this offer is going to make it resonate most with your audience? And the core part here is that you don't want to guess. You want to take action to ensure that you're creating based off of what the market needs, not just what excites you. You want to make sure that when you're marketing your offer, you're talking up the aspects that most excites your audience. And the only way to know that for sure is you have to take action and go out and get the answers. I did this work all the time in my corporate career. Before launching a new product, expanding into a new market, or creating new branding, we had to take action. I remember when I was leading the effort to expand our business into the Middle East. I did all of the looking part, the first step. I read the industry reports. I analyzed market data. I knew what was happening in the concrete industry on a global level. I also did the second part, which was listening. The company already had customers and clients in the Middle East, and so I looked through everything that we had in our own databases about them. I listened and I looked at their feedback. But at the end of the day, none of the information that we already had was enough. I was opening up our very first international office, and I didn't have the answers I needed to make that big decision. So I had to take action. I had to fly out to the Middle East. I needed to spend time with the local players, asking questions, learning about the market firsthand. Only then did I feel confident in making decisions about strategic partnerships, about our office location, and the services that we would offer. The same approach applies to your business. I remember when I first decided to go into my business full time, I knew that I needed to take action from the start. I had an idea of what types of marketing services were being offered in the industry, and I had one or two clients before going full time, but they were mostly social media management clients, not exactly the type of work that I wanted to do full time in my business. So, doing this action step was the exact right thing that I needed to do to grow my business. I set up one-on-one calls, I did polls, I got out there and started asking questions. I was asking people about what problems they were facing. I asked about their willingness to pay. I was asking all of these things. And by taking action, I gathered information I needed to build an offer that people were excited about. And to this day, the information that I collected at the very start, at the very beginning of my business, helps me make decisions in my business today. Now, one thing that I want to make abundantly clear, for those of you who are always looking for the quote best way to do something or waiting to do things the quote right way, this isn't about knowing every little detail before you take action. No, this is actually about getting the core information that you need to make a decision quickly and confidently in your business. Taking action doesn't have to slow you down. It can actually speed things up because you're moving with clarity. And you're able to move with clarity because you're taking action that helps you know exactly what to do and what to say in your marketing and in your content. Because look, if you're a career coach and you do this action step, and 7 of the 10 people that you end up having one-on-one calls with are asking you, how many people do you help get a job at the end of the day? You know that in your marketing and your messaging that you need to answer that specific question. And that's thanks to doing this action step. Or if you're running a group program, but people mention that they want a chance to spend one-on-one time with you as you're building out this new group program, then you might want to figure out how to make that a feature. And you'll be able to do that because you are doing this action step. You are getting clarity on what your marketing needs to say and what your actual program and curriculum needs to look like. Because one of the things that happens if you're marketing a group program or a one-on-one offer is that most of the time you're not really hitting or talking about the things that people actually really have questions or concerns about. When you're able to be intentional and strategic with this action step, you walk away knowing exactly what you need to be saying in your content. I have this one client who did this exact work when we worked together. I helped her to come up with the exact questions she should be asking people. And from that alone, she was able to get clear on her exact messaging that she should use in all of her content. This was for a brand new offer to a brand new audience, and she was able to get people into this offer because it was intentional work that we did together. She knew the literal words to use in her marketing. People were repeating the same phrase over and over whenever she went to go talk to them, completely unprompted. So she knew that that was something that she needed to have in her content. Not only that, but there was this feature that my client was offering, but she really didn't think much of it. She just thought like, oh yeah, of course, like this should just be something that's in there, no big deal. But when my client did this work of taking action, she found out that people would pay big money just for that one feature alone. This is something that she never would have done if she just went out and just launched this offer. And from this work that we did, my client was able to book new clients into a new offer that was at a much higher price point than what she usually sells at. And let me be so clear. She would have been able to sell this new offer if she didn't do this work. She really could have, but it would have taken her so much longer. And it would have taken her so much longer to reach these same conclusions that she was able to make. It would have taken her longer to discover, oh, this is a key phrase that people are saying over and over again. It would have taken her so much longer to realize that, oh, this is an offer that people really, really love. She would have gotten there. But because she was able to do this work at the beginning, it sped up her results. She was able to get those clients in faster because she took this step. That's why I say doing this action step will actually speed up your progress. And when I work with my clients, I take my years of experience in corporate and help them to apply the same process to their businesses. And I can do this for you in your business so that you can know what words to say in your marketing, so that you can know what features to really talk up in your content, so that you know what questions that you need to answer, so you know exactly how to talk about your offer so that you don't have to wait months and months to get someone into your program. You can do this work and start quickly filling up your one-on-one offers, start filling up your group programs, all because you know how to talk about your offer. You're not guessing if what you are saying is the right thing to say. You'll come in ready to talk about your offer, knowing how it is different from anything else out there in the industry. So if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been looking for answers and not finding them, you might have thought that this course content was the answer or this group program will solve everything. And honestly, it might really be that you need to spend more time talking with the people you actually want to help. Programs tell you content plans and posting schedules, and they'll even give you templates. But here, I'm all about the fundamentals, and it really doesn't get more fundamental than knowing and understanding the people you want to serve. And in my one-on-one program, you'll learn how to really know the people you want to help in your group programs or in your private one-on-one offers. Because when you do that, the content plans that you get and the templates and everything else you've already bought, it becomes so much more useful because the content that you're going to be creating is going to be so much more specific. And you can finally talk about your offer in a way that gets people interested, because you actually know how to talk to them and you actually know what they want. Go to the show notes right now and book a call to learn how I can help you apply all 3 parts of this look, listen, act framework so that you can start getting the clients that you want in your programs. If you've just launched a program and aren't booked out, this is the work that you need to do. And I'll show you how it can be so simple to know exactly what to say in your marketing content to get the clients that you want and the sales that will grow your business. Okay, until next time, I'll talk to you soon.
If you want more marketing that works right in your inbox, head to the show notes and sign up for the email list. You'll be the first to know how you can work with me on mastering your marketing.